My name is Jonathan Beckman. I finished Turing in 2017 in the 1705 front-end cohort. So same class as Travis Rollins. I think he's still here teaching. Hey Travis, good to see you. Thanks for letting me share my app with you today. This is a little side project I've been working on that I call Dwelling Reports. The idea behind Dwelling Reports is to provide automated reporting for real estate agents to send out to their clients. So like the little flyers you might get in your mailbox about your house and your neighborhood and information about homes that have sold, things like that. We offer that as an automated email service. So to get into it, the front end's built in React. The forms here, I use React Hook Forms for. And this is for setting up a new client. To make things a little quicker, I've already set up Travis here as a client of mine, so I can click in here and view Travis's information. Travis has a nice little property here in Fort Collins. We'll check out the report for that property. So when an agent's setting up a report through that form I just showed you, they can set up a couple of different filter points here, bed baths, price, things like that, and then also be able to draw on a map. So the map is provided by Mapbox, and then there's a layer on top of that with DeckGL, where you can draw a bounding box around a neighborhood or a specific area you want to look at. And so this would be the subject property. You can click into these little cards and open them up and see again on the map where it is, and then get some more information about it and look at pictures. And all this data is coming from the MLS. And then we have the rest of the properties that are listed here. Down here on the right side, you can view them here, and then also here on the charts. You can see these charts are built with VizX, which is something provided by Airbnb. It's a library that helps you work with D3 a little bit easier. But you can see these other properties here, click into them. Same deal, view some more information, look at some pictures. And then we have these charts for a few different things: square footage, how long it took your house to sold, how long it was on the market, just to give you an idea about what's going on in your neighborhood. So this is really the core of the app. This is the report that a client would get. And in order to send this report out, you can click this button here. This is a template that I've built with React Email, I think it's what it's called, for a little email template that will go out, and this has a link to that specific report, and then you can send it here. And that sending is done through a resend is what's called. So we can take a look at some of the architecture behind all of this. So the app was built with React on the front end. Use Tailwind, CSS for styling, and then I use Auth0 for user authentication. I have 3 different servers set up, 2 small ones, a payment server for Stripe to authenticate payments, and then email for sending out those emails with resend. And then our main server is a Node server, which is written with Apollo GraphQL for the query language and MongoDB document database. And then the rest of it all lives in Amazon. So what I mean by that is everything is hosted in S3 buckets, including the client. The client is hosted in S3 and then distributed with CloudFront distribution. And then the servers are, they also live in S3, but they run in Lambda functions, and then they get served up through API Gateway. And then Lambda there talks to CloudWatch for logging. So I use Serverless Framework, which is this little square here. Serverless Framework for deploying the servers out. It's just a little YAML config file in the repo, and you run a command, and they'll just kind of deploy for you into AWS, which is really easy and nice. I use Cloudflare for the DNS management, and GitHub Actions for CI/CD pipeline for the client side. The APIs I'm talking to is the MLS, which is offered through Bridge Interactive, and so that's how we get our data. And this is the only one that we work with. So things that were new to me when I built this project was using GraphQL. That was new and shiny, and I wanted to try it. So I used that and learned that for this project. And then I've been managing my work through Trello. Just have a Trello board for tracking bugs and just keeping up with progress. But yeah, that's about all the time I have today. So thanks for letting me share my app with you.